Hi, this is Lisa from Put Creation and welcome back. So I've been asked a few times recently by friends of the channel to explain about the different colours of Powertex and how they work with different fabrics and what they look like once they're dry. So I thought I would do a sample board to show you. I don't have all of the colours, I'm missing a couple, but I will tell you about those towards the end. Now, Powertex, for those of you who don't know, is a wonderful fabric hardening medium, and the beauty of it is it's weatherproof in 3 weeks. Okay, so you can make a statue or a sculpture or a piece of art, and once you have sealed it, you can put it outside after 3 weeks and it will be weatherproof. It's also environmentally friendly, so it's not going to damage the environment, it's not going to damage the water system or whatever once you wash your brushes. And talking of washing brushes, it's water based, so you can just wash your brushes under the tap and they're good as new. It's also non-toxic, so Powertex doesn't really have an odour. You don't have to use it in a well-ventilated area, and it's not harmful. Okay, it doesn't hurt your hands. You don't have to wear gloves if you don't want to. So it's just a wonderful medium to use. Now I wanted to do a fair experiment, so I decided to use a piece of light coloured, so this is sort of an ivory coloured piece of cotton. Okay, and this is what I've used for the first samples. Okay, the second sample for each colour is this highly patterned fabric. Okay, now both are cotton. Cotton's the best one to use with Powertex, but this one is highly patterned because I wanted to see how each colour coped with such a highly patterned piece of fabric. Okay, the third sample is this t-shirt fabric, hot pink. Okay, so it's very, very bright. Again, I wanted to see how the Powertex coped with it. So the first one on my sample board is the bronze. Now this is my Powertex of choice, just purely because it lends itself so well to my style of work. It has a really great coverage of each of the fabrics. Okay, so if you can see, it's covered the plain cotton very well. You can't see the pattern at all in this one, and then in this one you can see a little bit of the pink coming through, but not much. Okay, the next one is the red one. Again, it's coped with the plain white fabric very, very well. It's coped okay with the highly patterned one. However, you can, I don't know if you can see it on camera, you can see some of that pattern come through, and then it's coped very well with the pink one there. Okay, this one here is the green Powertex. It's coped very well with the plain. It hasn't coped too well with the highly patterned fabric. So I've got some fluff on there, but I think it looks quite cool. Although you can see the pattern through it, it's obviously toned it right down. It looks really cool. And then it hasn't really coped too well with the pink. You can still see some of the pink through it, and it doesn't look green. If you can see that on camera, it doesn't look green at all. Then we move up to the yellow ochre. So this is the white, which is coped very well. The patterned one hasn't really covered it at all. It's just coloured the background of the, obviously that was the pattern there. It's covered the white and then just changed the other colours slightly. And then the pink. It's done okay with the pink, but it's turned it into sort of like an orangey fabric. This one is the blue-grey. It's coped very well with the plain. It's coped very well with the patterned fabric. And you can still see a little bit of the pink coming through. But in this instance, I think that looks quite pretty actually. But you could then maybe just add a little bit more just to cover the areas that maybe that are still showing. And then this one, the ivory even. It's coped very well with the plain one. It's done okay actually with the pattern fabric. But then obviously with the hot pink, it's just made that into sort of like a baby pink. It hasn't covered that one at all. But you'd expect that with an ivory or a white. Okay, so if I turn this over, the white is done very well with the white fabric. The patterned hasn't covered it at all, if you can see that. But again, you wouldn't expect it to, because those colours are so dark. And then obviously the pink fabric, it's just turned it into a pale pink. Okay, so the colours that I don't have are terracotta, blue and black. Now the blue, if I just reach over and grab this little acrylic pour that I did, the blue is this kind of royal blue. It's a beautiful blue. That's what colour the Powertex comes in. And then the black, okay? And it comes in 1 kilogram bottles, 500 gram bottles or 100 gram bottles. The 100 gram bottles are this size, and they come with a handy applicator nib, which makes Powertex so much easier to put on if you're doing smaller pieces. Now the transparent one, I haven't done a sample for, but if I can just reach up, I'll grab this canvas that I've done. I showed this on my channel a couple of days ago. So this was all done with the transparent Powertex. So as you can see, all of the colours come through. It just turns into like I guess like a PVA glue that you used at school. Okay, so all the colours come through. However, the colours do come through a little darker. All right, but this is all done with transparent, so the colour is just exactly the same, if not a little darker than it was when it went on. Okay, so that's what the transparent does. The transparent is my glue of choice when I do mixed media. I do like mixed media gels, but I do find that the transparent Powertex just works wonders. Okay. All I would say with the Powertex, when you're thinking of doing your project, just be mindful of what you want to do, what fabric you have, and what colour Powertex you have. Because if you want to do a project and you only have something this bright, you wouldn't want to use the ivory or the white, okay, because it just won't cover it how you want it to. If you've got bronze, which I would recommend if you're going to start out in the Powertex world, getting yourself some bronze to start with. If you're going to do a project, bronze will give you the best coverage, okay? And another great thing about this, you can mix them. So I've done a couple of African sculptures, and I've mixed the yellow ochre and the red together to give me a beautiful orange for their dress. Okay, see if I can grab one just to show you. Where's she gone? She's all wrapped up. Okay. Okay. So there she is. So her hat here and her dress was done by using the yellow ochre and the red Powertex mixed together to give me this beautiful vibrant orange. And then you can change the tone. If you want a deeper orange, you just add more red. If you want a lighter orange, you can just add more of the yellow ochre. And then on top of here, I just used the Terra Green and the gold Colourtrix paints that you can also get from Powertex. So that's another good thing you can do with Powertex. If you don't have the colour that you want, you can mix them to make the colour that you need. So I hope this has inspired you. I hope this has given you the answers that you were looking for. As I said, head over to the website. There's lots and lots of wonderful bits and pieces on there to get you going. And I hope it's inspired you to start creating and doing some mixed media projects. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment and share with your friends, and please subscribe. And I shall see you very soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye.